Hello, welcome back to video editing class. If you have never used your phone to edit before, if you have never edited any video before, and you would like to know how to edit a video using just your phone, then you have come to the right place. So in this video, I'm going to be teaching you step-by-step tutorial on how to edit your video using Capcut on your phone. I'd like you to pay attention. This is going to be part 1, so I'll name this part 1. So please do not watch part 2 if you have not watched part 1. In my previous video, I got a lot of questions on so many things, so I've come here today to answer every question and to also put you through on how you can edit your video using just your phone. Please and please pay attention. You have to follow these steps and make sure you practice. Practice makes perfect. So practice and practice and practice. So without further ado, let's dive right into the video. So this class today is going to be very serious. I'm sorry I'm sweating, but the first thing you need to do if you are going to be editing is to download Capcut. If you have never downloaded Capcut on your phone before, then please go to your Play Store or App Store and type in Capcut and download it. If you already have Capcut on your phone, then don't bother. Let's just move right into the video. And also, please, I'd like you to update your app into the latest version if you already have the app on your phone. Please update. So anything I say is going to be what you see on your screen. So the first thing I always advise people to do if they want to use Capcut is to sign in. So you can sign in using your TikTok or your Google account, just the normal way we sign into app when we want to use them. So the first thing you're going to see is this new video, this plus sign. So for you to upload a video, you have to click on this new video and it's going to bring you right into this section. So after that, you're going to select any video of your choice and you're going to click on HD. I'll just click on this HD for high definition, which is going to make your video look more better, more smoother, and more detailed. That's just the essence. If you don't want to use it, then you can skip it and just click on add video. After doing that, if you click on the video, if you play the video and get to the end of the video, you're going to see these ending parts, which usually people don't like it in their video. So if you want to erase it, you're going to have to either click this and click that ending clip and click on these deletes, and you have to do it for every of your video. But if you don't want to do it for every of your video, there is another way you can do that, and that way is to come out as if you're just getting into the app. Click on this me sign, this profile which has your hair, and click on settings, which is this. After clicking on settings, you're going to see this add default ending. The add default ending is, as you can see, so you're going to tap on it and discard that. Let's try and upload a new video. So click on your video, click on add. When you upload a new video, you're going to see at the end that that ending part, the Capcut ending, is not showing anymore, and you're good to go. So that is that about that. Now straight to serious business. Now that we are done with that, we're going to go to the main work for today. So we have two things which I call the overview mode and the focused mode. The overview mode is like the first thing you see the moment you add your video, where we have the edit, the audio, the text, effect, overlay, caption, stickers, aspect ratio, filter, and so on and so forth. This is what I call the overview mode. And we also have the focused mode, which is going to be the things you see when you click on a video. You're going to see splitting, volume, animation, effects, delete, speed, and all these other things that you're going to be seeing. But in this particular part of the video, I'm going to be talking about the overview mode first, just for you to have an idea of what it means, and before we get into the serious, difficult business. So let's start from this. So you're going to see edits, and when you click on that edit can also take you to the focused mode. So it depends on which one you want to use. So next one is audio. Audio is our sound. You can add your music, you can add your voiceovers, you can add the sound effect, you can do so much more with audio. We have extracts, which is this. So in extracts, what you need to do with extracts is to extract an audio from a video. If, for example, let's say I'm making this video right now and the video doesn't have a sound, and I want to import a sound to this video from another video. I hope I'm not confusing you. So you're going to extract that audio from that video. So you're going to click on extract, then you're going to see the video and you're going to click it. So you can reduce the volume of the extract if it is more. Next up is the sound. So for sound is quite easy. This is where you add your music. You can add sound from Capcut itself. Capcut has loads of music, loads of sound you can add into your video, and you can also add the sound from music that you've already downloaded on your video. For example, I can add the sound that I downloaded from YouTube audio library to this video. You can also adjust the volume so it does not overpower your actual voice. You get me? So the next thing is sound effects. Sound effects is the sound effects, and when we say sound effects, this is to, add more vibes, more sauce to your video. For people that are into like comedy, they can add funny sounds. For Nigerians, there's this care sound, or different kind of sounds, or just to make your video more lively. And for people that are into ASMR, ASMR, or whatever they call it, you can use like foam sound, paper sounds, all those kind of things. For vlog, for when people are clapping for you, applause sounds, this kind of things. This is where you get all this kind of sounds from. And when it comes to record, which is recording, all you need to do is to click this microphone button and start recording. Just start recording your voice. There is going to be a timer, so you're going to wait until it counts down, then it starts recording, and you have your sound. That is also for voiceover. Then we have the text to audio. This text to audio is usually for people that don't want to use their voice in any of their video. So if you already have what you want to say in your video, you can just type it into this box and it's going to convert it into audio. After typing, click on the character that you would like to use, and just, if you want to adjust the speed of the character, if you don't want the person to go so fast or to go so slow, you can adjust the voice and you have your text to audio. Also, we have the copyright, where you check if your video has any copyright issues, if whatever music you use, whatever sound you use, if it does not have any copyright issue on TikTok or other social media platform. This is where you check that. I hope this is clear enough, and I hope I'm not too fast, to be honest. So the next one is text. For text is quite easy. It's just you playing around with your words as you wish. So the first thing you need to do is click on add text. So as you can see, you're going to add your text, type in whatever text you want to type in. After typing in, you're going to select your font, which is the style, kind of the way you want your text to look like, whether you want it to be straight, to be cursive, to be, different type that you want. After that, you're going to select your style, which this is where you select your color. This is where you select the opacity. This is where you select the size adjust your size of the text, the opacity, and all that. The next thing you're going to do is the effects. You can check the effects of your text. You can select the kind of effects that you want for it. If you want to be for more feminine, if you're doing like a narration video or a tutorial video, how you want it to look. And there is also animation, which is like a movement around your text. So if you want your text to move in a certain way, you can play around with the animation. And then there is bubbles, and we also have text templates. Text template is like ready made text style, text format. So all you need to do is click on that text template, the text template that you want, and just edit the text in it to your own text, and it's going to appear the same way that template is looking. It's very, very easy. We also have the auto caption, which is basically for you to automatically generate your caption. Whatever it is I'm seeing right now, you can generate it through auto caption. So auto caption is in two ways. You either generate from the video, or you generate it from a voiceover. If your video has a sound, just like what I'm doing right now, you can generate the auto caption from your video. But if the sound is from a voiceover, you can generate that auto caption, those text from your voiceover. So you either select video or voiceover, anyone that relates to your video, and you can select the template that you want your text to appear in here, and you are good to go. We also have stickers. Sticker is very, very easy to make. It's like already made formats too. All you need to do is just click on the sticker, just like this subscribe button right now, this subscribe display. You can just select it, drag it around to wherever it is you want it to be in your video, and you are good to go. Next up is effects. Effects is also very simple. A little bit tricky, but it's very, very simple. We have different kinds of effects. We have the transitions, we have the animations, we have any kind. It's just like the magic trick for your video to make your visual more entertaining, more captivating, and more engaging, if I may say. Click on effects, then you're going to see video effects, which is the most popular one, and you have varieties of effects you can choose from. Next one is overlay. For people that are into reaction video, or people that just want the video to be more, that just like what I'm doing right now, I'm displaying a phone on the screen aside what I'm talking about. This is where overlay comes in. Overlay is for you to add another clip, another footage into your video. So you can add a video or add a picture depending on what you want to display on your screen. So what you need to do is click on add overlay and select the video that you want, then click on add, then drag it to wherever position you want it to be in your video. Also, you can add as many overlays as possible. Add overlay, then add another one. And if it is not video, if it is picture, you can also just click on overlay, go to your photo and select the photo that you want to display on your screen. It is that simple. So the next one is filter. If you have ever used the phone, you already know how filter works. It's just for you to select whichever pre-made filter you want to make your photo look more beautiful, to make your video look a certain way, whether you want to change the face structure or the color and all that. So the next one is adjust. In adjust, this is where you correct the brightness of your video, the saturation, your shadow, your contrast, brilliance, to sharpen it and to make it appear as you wish. It's just to enhance the video quality. It's very, very simple. Then we have the aspect ratio. The aspect ratio is like the frame of your video. The most common ones are 9:16 and the 16:9. The 9:16 is the Instagram reels, the TikTok videos, the Facebook reels, your YouTube shorts. That's the 9:16. While the 16:9 is this one, the landscape mode, which I'm using right now, is the 16:9. All you need to do is select your aspect ratio and come right here to select the one that best fits the kind of video you want to do. Also, you can have a 16:9 video and adjust it to a 9:16 video depending on which way you want it to look. Just drag it, pinch the video and zoom it in or zoom it out just this way until you get your preferred aspect ratio. We also have background. Background is very simple and you only use it when you want to change the background of your color. For example, if you're adding a picture as a footage and not a video and you want to change the background color of that picture, you can just change it. And you can also use it when you remove your background of your original picture, which I'm going to be teaching you in the next video. So this is just the basic terminologies and the basic things that you need to know on Capcut as a beginner. And in the next video, I'm going to be telling you how to do your cutting, splitting, trimming, and every other thing needed. So make sure you practice and practice and practice and stay tuned so you can get the next part of the video, which is where we're going to be talking about the splitting, cutting, trimming, the advanced settings, the advanced usage of Capcut. Please and please and please practice and practice and practice before you ask me any further question. And until next time, I say happy editing. Bye.